Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Kodular Free AI. I'm Hifza and today I'm going to show you how to add buttons, text inputs and toggle button in Kivy Python. In the last tutorial I have showed you basic structure of writing Kivy code, and also I have showed you how to add label. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to add buttons, text inputs and toggle button in Kivy. So let's start. So first we need to remove this label because we do not need this. Instead we need a button. For this, similarly like we have import label, we have to import button as well. So from kivy.uix.button we need to import button. And instead of returning label this time we need to return button. So for this we need to write button and text equals to click me. Okay, let's save it and run it with Control B on Windows, and you see that we have now a button. It's a full length button because we haven't add any height and width to it. So now let's add height and width. To do this we need to add size and position. For this let's add size. Let's add comma and size equals to, and width would be 200 and height would be 50, and again comma, and here we need to add position of the button. For that we need to add position hint and equals, and for axis center x should be 0.5, which is going to be the center horizontally center, and for vertically center we need to add center y and also 0.5. This 0.5 means 50% of the x-axis and 50% of the y-axis. And one more thing, this size is not gonna work unless we set size hint to none. So for this we also need to add one more thing, that is size hint, and set it to none. Okay. To do this we need to add size and position. For this let's add size. Let's add comma and size equals to, and width would be 200 and height would be 50, and again comma, and here, and this would be underscore. Sorry about that. Okay, now let's save it and run it again. See, we now have a button with our desired height and width, and its position is centered in the screen. So this is how you add button in Kivy. Okay, so next we need to add text input in Kivy. So for this again we need to import text box from Kivy. So for this we need to import text input and text input, and I should be capital, and we need to delete that because we don't need that anymore. And for instead of button we need to add text input, and again like label we need to add text, that is going to be enter your name or anything like that. Okay, so let's save it and run it, and see, you now have a text box that is also full length because we haven't add any height and width to it. So let's add a height and width just like button. So for this we need to add size. First we need to set size and hint property to none, and also set size to 250, and for position underscore, for position hint, let's set center X to 0.5, that is 50%, and center Y, or Y would be 0.5% as well. So let's save it and run it. See, we now have a text box in the middle of the screen. So this is how you can add text boxes in your Kivy application. So now let's add checkboxes that are toggle buttons in Kivy. They don't have a built-in checkboxes. Instead, we can use toggle button if you have any requirement of using that in your application. So again, for that we need to import that from Kivy UIX library, and we need to add toggle button and import toggle button. Okay, so now let's add toggle button instead of text input, and here we need to add text that is going to be checked or unchecked. So let's set checked unchecked, and also we need to add one more attribute, that is allow no selection. Allow no selection, that is going to set as false. Let's save it and run it and see the output. So you see that it is now unchecked, 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 checked. So this is how you can add toggle button in Kivy. So this is it for today's tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed the tutorial, and if you have learned something, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and also share and like the video. I will explain some more things in our next tutorial. So till then, happy coding and peace.